26 races in, and the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series Playoffs is set. I'm going to give you my predictions, round by round. Who moves on and who gets eliminated, and who's the champion. This is Championship Insider.
Jimmy Johnson for 3 and 4. Make room. Richard Petty and Dale Earnhardt. There's another 7-time champ. Jimmy Johnson wins his 7th NASCAR Cup Championship.
Hello everyone, thank you for watching. I'm your host Morgan Wiebe. Back in February, I made a video predicting who I thought would make the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series Playoffs. And I am proud to say I correctly predicted 14 of the 16 drivers. The only two I did not call correctly were Michael McDowell and Aric Almirola, who up until New Hampshire was drowning in the back half of the top 30 in points. But now it's time for me to give you my updated playoff predictions. We have 26 races of new data to look over when making these predictions, and there are some differences from my February video, so be sure to watch all the way till the end. To kick things off, let's start by going through all the drivers that qualified for the playoffs. You've got Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, William Byron, Alex Bowman, Martin Truex Jr., Kyle Busch, Christopher Bell, Denny Hamlin, Ryan Blaney, Joey Logano, Brad Keselowski, Aric Almirola, Kevin Harvick, Kurt Busch, Tyler Reddick, and Michael McDowell. The first 3 tracks of the playoffs making up the first round are Darlington, Richmond, and Bristol. Making it out of this round, I have Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, Alex Bowman, William Byron, Kyle Busch, Denny Hamlin, Martin Truex Jr., Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney, Brad Keselowski, Joey Logano, and Kevin Harvick. This means that Christopher Bell, Aric Almirola, Michael McDowell, and Tyler Reddick will be eliminated. Almirola is the easiest of this group to say that he will be eliminated. He's had such an awful season, along with the rest of Stewart-Haas, that I don't see them turning it around in the most critical time of the season, especially as teams begin building and preparing for the next-gen car. Michael McDowell has been running most weeks between 16th to 20th all season, and Front Row sadly just doesn't have the budget to make a deep playoff run. But I do think that McDowell could be a spoiler later on in the playoffs after he gets eliminated when the Cup Series goes to Talladega. Tyler Reddick and Christopher Bell are both playoff rookies and have both not been up front most of the season compared to the rest of the field. But if one guy's gonna bust my bracket early on, I'd give it to Tyler Reddick. Last year in the round of 16, Austin Dillon had an incredible run and almost won Darlington. Reddick is in the same equipment, and I could see RCR giving him the best equipment he's ever had to try and make a deep run at the playoffs. Moving on to the round of 12, the next 3 tracks in this round are Las Vegas, Talladega, and the Charlotte Roval. Making it into the round of 8, I have Kyle Larson, Chase Elliott, William Byron, Alex Bowman, Kyle Busch, Kurt Busch, Ryan Blaney, and Joey Logano. This means that both Denny Hamlin and Kevin Harvick will be eliminated, along with Brad Keselowski and Martin Truex Jr. Hamlin and Harvick have very few playoff points and 0 wins combined after destroying the field last year in all statistical categories, minus winning the championship. I think in order for either of them to have a real chance at making the next round, they are going to have to win. Keselowski, I think, will just be a victim of getting the 3rd best cars throughout the playoffs, as we already know he won't be back with Team Penske next season, and the focus will be shifting onto Logano and Blaney. Keselowski could come in clutch though at Talladega or Las Vegas, as we've seen him do it in the past, but I think without a win, Keselowski will be eliminated. The final spot was a toss-up between Martin Truex Jr. and Joey Logano. While I was going to give it to Truex originally due to his stellar performances at road courses, I ended up going with Logano because his ability to turn it on in the playoffs and win when it counts really pushed him over the edge. So now we get down to the good part. Who do I have making the championship 4? All 4 of the drivers I said would be there in February are still in contention in my bracket because I still believe they all have a chance to make the championship 4. But for this prediction video, I'm going to make a slight change. My championship 4 are Chase Elliott, Kyle Busch, Joey Logano, and Kyle Larson. Making William Byron, Alex Bowman, Kurt Busch, and Ryan Blaney the 4 drivers eliminated. Byron is taking the right steps to running for the championship, but I just don't see it being in 2021 with the competition as tough as it is right now. I think Byron could be looked at as an early 22 championship contender, as he will have another year to gel with Rudy Fugle, his crew chief. Bowman, I just don't see him getting the clutch win we've seen him get most of the season. The only track I really think he could win at is Kansas, and if he doesn't do it there, it's hard for me to see him making it on points. Kurt Busch, I just don't see him having the right equipment to make the championship for, especially knowing that Chip Ganassi Racing won't be back next season. And once again, it was a toss-up between Penske teammates Ryan Blaney and Joey Logano. But I gave it to Logano because he knows how to win in the round of 8. He won at Martinsville in 2018 in that dramatic fashion against Martin Truex Jr. on his way to winning the championship. He also won at Kansas last year to make the Final Four, so I just have to give the edge to him over Blaney. But now it's time to decide who I think will win the 2021 championship. 3 of the 4 guys I predicted would still be there, including my preseason favorite, Joey Logano. But sadly, I don't think the luck I've given him throughout this bracket will carry him to a second championship. Nor do I believe Chase Elliott will repeat as champion. His 2 wins this season are on road courses, which does use the same aero package as Phoenix, but I think it'll be the Kyle and Kyle show all day long in Phoenix. Kyle Busch versus Kyle Larson. Both have run strong at Phoenix in the past and always put on a great show when they are battling on the track. Kyle Busch does have the lead in winning the battles though between the two. However, I think Kyle Larson will take a huge step forward in changing that narrative, and Hendrick Motorsports will go back-to-back in championships, this time with their new driver. Kyle Larson is who I predict will be the 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion. So there you have it, 16 drivers all the way down to 1 champion. Let me know if you agree or disagree with my predictions, and who you think will walk away with the Bill France Cup in November. Be sure to also like and subscribe to Championship Insider for more great NASCAR content. For Championship Insider, I'm Morgan Wiebe. Have a great day, everyone.
Jimmy Johnson through 3 and 4.